Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Whitney, this is Whitstray Beauty, and I am so excited because today we are going to be playing with the world's first silicone infused sponge. What? This is the coolest sponge. It is like silicone at the top, regular sponge at the bottom. This is it filthy because we just used it. What? This is how it grew. If you want to see how we got this look on my face and how the silicone infused sponge works, keep on watching. Okay, I am so excited to play with this sponge because it looks awesome. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. 2 of them because they were having a sale and I have no self-control. It's fine. So they come in a little package like this. The packaging is so cute. You open it from the bottom and it has this little scrubber slash holder, which I think is so cute. And this is what it looks like when it comes to you. It's soft and squishy. This one I wanted to show you. I did wet dampen this one, so it grew a good bit and it got even squishier and softer. I do just like my sponges just a teeny tiny bit damp, so I used it this way in the faucet and then I just was squeezing it to get all the water down in there, and then I wring it out really good, and I made sure to do it exactly like this because I didn't want to rip the silicone at all. So I did it just like this, and then I also used a paper towel to just kind of press down and get all of that water out, because I could tell like the water just kind of sits in the silicone just a little bit if you don't like really squeeze it out. So let's get on the website, see what it says. Wet, which we did. Squeeze only out of uncoated bottom, so we did do that. Use Sillafusion side to bounce and blend in foundation flawlessly. PS, start with 50% less product, because that is one of the claims, that it saves 4 times the makeup. Use the uncoated base only if you need to pick up any excess product or sheer out coverage. Easy, easy, easy. So let's see if we have some claims. Stain resistant, ultra hygienic, super soft, more expansion, scrub and stand, and 4 times the coverage. Okay, it says $20 average savings per bottle of foundation, which is great because some of my foundations are real expensive. And 3 times, it says 3 times stain resistant. So 3 times more stain resistant, which I really like, which I understand. I've seen a couple people cut these open and like the foundation doesn't seep in there like normal sponges, so I'm very excited. I have already primed my skin. I used the Cover FX gripping primer and then the Cover FX pore filling primer in my T-zone. I am going to use my ABH foundation, which may or may not match me. I'm like kind of weird right now. Like I'm splotchy right here because I got a spray tan almost a week ago, and now I've like exfoliated and it's coming off, and so I'm like in between weird colors, and I forgot to use less, and I just pumped a crap ton of that onto the back of my hand, so we will really see if we use less. I'm only gonna do, oh, it feels so cool, half my face for right now. And I'm always one of those people who pumps the foundation onto the back of their hand and then that noise. Oh yeah, that noise is intense. It's because it's silicone, which is fine. Oh my god, wow. This coverage though, this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite foundations because the coverage is so beautiful. But the coverage with this sponge is like insane. It's so airbrushed. Wow. Trying to get around the eyebrows. You gotta be careful around those. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna take an up close and personal look in a minute, but holy crap. It looks so beautiful right now. Oh my god. I gotta get better around my eyebrow. I just have to tap some of that off for around the eyebrow because I will say this picks up a lot of product. This looks so beautiful. I mean, wow. And the coverage is amazing. Usually I have to do a second layer with this foundation, which I don't mind because it's more of a like medium-ish foundation, but not with this. Like this one layer was perfectly fine. The color's a little bit off because this is my summer shade. If I still had my full spray tan, which is like peeling off everywhere, we're gonna ignore it at this point, then I would definitely be okay, but the coverage of this is amazing. So we're gonna go in same way on this side of my face. This foundation is dripping. Also, if you are wondering what is going on with my eyes, that video will have already been posted on the new ABH Norvina Volume 4 palette. This sound is terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Which I expected with the silicone, but it's intense. Trying to bring that down my neck to my spray tan a little bit so I can match a little bit. I will say this is a little bit tougher, so you have to be very careful if you do your eyebrows before. And that presses into the nose so good. Okay, yes, wow. This is the normal amount of foundation that I use when I use this foundation, and my entire face is covered. I do not need this. I'm gonna wipe it off. They did say start with less, So that was completely my fault, but like look how much foundation I just wasted. Which is great because if I continue using the sponge, then I won't have to do that in the future. That's amazing. Wow. It looks so pretty. It really looks so pretty. I am a huge fan so far, but we got a lot more to go. A lot more to go. I normally do all of my things. I wonder if I can just... Curious if I can wipe this kind of silicone part clean. Yeah, you kind of can. Very gently. Kind of comes more clean because I am going to go in with some cream bronzer. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Tantour. And this is in the shade Light. And I'm just going to go in very sparingly. Oh, I love this stuff. It's so beautiful. I actually have the new Fenty stuff too. I'm going to use one of the blushes today. But that video is coming. I have been messing around with those. So here's what happened. I ordered the bronzer in my shade, and I ordered 5 of the blushes. And then the blushes came in and I swatched them, and I thought they were so pretty. So I ordered the other 5 as well. So you guys are going to get a full review on those. I have been messing around with them, which I kind of sometimes like those reviews a little bit more. The ones where I've like played around with the product for a couple weeks. But sometimes I feel so stressed out to get a product review out because I'm like, oh, well, if I don't get it out immediately, it's going to be like irrelevant and my review is going to be irrelevant. So I do try to get those out as fast as possible, but with the delay with COVID and everything, that just wasn't possible with these. So I do have those coming. The rest of the blushes should be here tomorrow. So if I don't have it up this week, it will be up first thing next week. I'll have it filmed tomorrow, but I have this one and this review. I'll have those edited and ready to go, so they'll go up first. This is so pretty. I normally put this on my face and then blend it out with the sponge, which I think I'll just continue doing because I think it's just hard to get a big, huge sponge in this container. But it is also working really well this way. So, no big deal at all. The sound is amazing though, it's so funny. Okay, so that is what we got bronzer wise. Beautiful, beautiful. That actually worked, I think, better than anything that I've used with this so far. It just looks very airbrushed to me. Very airbrushed. I really like it. Yeah, beautiful. And then we're gonna go in with the blush. This, I am gonna actually use a Fenty blush. So you guys are gonna see kind of how it performs, but I'll do a whole in-depth with a full swatch. I'm gonna do full face swatches. I've been working on my skin real hard because I don't want to wear foundation during the swatches because I don't want to wipe off foundation over and over and over again and reapply it. So my skin is like pretty clear right now. So this is a good time. It's gonna get filmed tomorrow. I'm really excited for it. But this one is Daiquiri Dip. You know what? I'm gonna go in with Strawberry Dip because I think it's gonna look better with this eye look. And of course I just dug my finger freaking nail into it. Oh, does anybody else hate that? Drives me absolutely insane when I freaking dig my fingernail into like a new palette or a new blush or new anything. I am gonna wipe this off again. I do have another one, but I'm too lazy to go wet it, so. It's wiping off so cool, but I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can see the little like pores in the silicone. You're not going to be able to see it on camera. It's very cool. Very cool. Okay. Now these, I normally just go right in with my sponge. So that's what we're going to do. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Okay, super sponge. It's literally working perfect. The finish just makes your skin look so airbrushed. Okay, yeah, I love this. Love this. Okay, then I'm gonna go in, wipe this really good. Really good. It's actually super easy to wipe off, I'm not gonna lie. And I always keep like a makeup microfiber cloths at my vanity because I'm always using my Cinema Secrets and stuff, so it's easy to just use that to clean off my brushes. So this would be no big deal for me to wipe off. I did buy 2, so there's that, but these would be no big deal for me to wipe off if I want to do a full face. But I do usually wet at least 2 sponges when I'm doing my makeup, but I wanted to show the size difference this time. Concealer, and I've been doing my concealer last, so then I can set it immediately. We went in with the Hourglass concealer, my favorite concealer ever. So pretty. This really presses everything into your skin too, and I really like that. Yeah, this really presses it into your skin. I have my Gimme Glow Cosmetics powder right here, which I'm incredibly nervous about because this is actually a colored powder, so you don't need a lot of it. And if you get too much of it, sometimes it can look cakey. So I'm nervous. Oh no, this looks great. Okay, yeah, beautiful. I was really nervous about this, but this has become like one of my favorite powders. Because colored powders get cakier easier because they have like the color to them. And I was so stressed out about this becoming a mess over this powder. But this powder is so pore filling and just so smoothing that I had to use it. So pretty. This freaking sponge is amazing. And it's supposed to last longer because like you don't have to change it as much. Because it doesn't like get as bacteria infested, I guess you want to say, because of the silicone coating, which is so freaking cool. Yeah, this is so pretty. Alright, let's just finish off the face a little bit. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty powder bronzer in the shade Private Island. I think this bronzer is so pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty powder. I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty powder and just do what I normally do with it and just bake the underneath of my bronzer. There we go. That netting is hard sometimes. I kind of want to cut the net out of it, but like I don't want it to be a mess. So I'm like conflicted. Do I cut the net out or do I keep it? Kind of want to cut it. It's just so hard. It's like so hard to pick up powder with it. And this sponge does not like this netting. And I don't like this powder for anything except this because it's too cakey and it smells like perfume. I don't know if you guys can see this fly that is flying around, but I'm going to go crazy. He must have gotten in because we grilled steaks today and we had the door open, and he must have gotten in from outside. And me and him are gonna fight. This close to fighting. And then I'm gonna take this side that I didn't use the powder on, and I do like to go in after I do like all the steps with this cream blush. Just a little bit more. That was not the one I used. That's red. Just a dab more if it got lost in the concealer, and just re-up that right there in the front. Just on the apples. Just like that. And then I don't let this sit for very long because it'll get cakey, so we'll take that off. And I haven't been using any powder blushes over top of this blush because it literally sets down so nicely that you don't need to put a powder or anything on top of it. So I haven't been doing any of that. Gotta finish it off with a highlighter. I've been living for my Lunar Beauty ones again. I don't know why I ever lost touch with these. They're so pretty, so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with Venus. That's what Venus looks like. Ooh, it's pretty. And I'm gonna go in with my M501, but not before I spray my face. What am I doing? Oh my god. So I'm gonna use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is the Sweetie Morphe collab. Smells like peaches. Amazing. So amazing. And then go in with this beautiful, are you kidding me? Look how pretty that is. Beautiful highlighter. And I'm just going to blend that out real good. How beautiful are these highlighters? And then since we got a little heavy-handed, I'm gonna take the blender part of this silicone sponge and we're just gonna tap that on there and diffuse it just a little bit. So much better. Wow. Oh my god. This foundation looks insane. I'm like, wow. Take an up close and personal look. It's flawless. Flawless. I almost busted my light just now because it was so flawless that I threw my mirror. Look. Here is an up close view. So freaking pretty. Wow. Like, what? No pores. No patchiness. No, I mean, this foundation is amazing, but this sponge just pressed it into my skin. So pretty. Okay, yeah, so super sponge, amazing. 2 thumbs up, beautiful. I feel like this is going to be so easy to clean because even just wiping it off between steps was amazing. And then on top of it comes with this little scrubber, which is so cool. It applied my cream products, my foundation beautifully, my concealer beautifully. Yeah. This is a win for me. Like, not only is this a win, but like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I know like we don't say it around here, but it may have replaced my beauty blender. Stop. It's amazing. It is amazing. I highly recommend these. Supersponge.com. I'll have it linked in the description box. But yes, they are $20. They are $20, so they're not cheaper than the beauty blender, but they were having a sale. I don't know if that's still going on, where you kind of bought one, got one half off. So I got these 2 for $30 instead of $40. So yes, so obsessed, so good. I'm gonna go throw on some lipstick and put on some mascara so I can go finish up the Norvina video. If you haven't seen that already, go jump over and watch that one because it is an awesome one. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.